I joke all the time that your work is never done. So if you're a current Oh My High user and you're listening to this episode today, you're probably thinking, oh, I have a few more ideas I would like to implement on my site. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. I am so happy you are here with us today because we're talking about one of my passion projects, something I'm so excited to share with you, which is Oh My High. And I know many of our listeners have heard me talk about our journey with Oh My High and how that has evolved over the last couple of years. But I have to tell you, the last couple of months have been the most exciting part of this journey to date. We have added so much functionality with email marketing and a light CRM, and the way that our Oh My High users are just rocking it with their websites is literally the best part. It is so fun to hear success stories and see how people are setting up their websites and their email marketing and the leads that are coming in and how it is growing their business. So I'm really excited to be here with you today to dive into just some really concrete examples about how Oh My High is working for direct sellers. And I literally choose those words carefully, how it is working for you, because it is one of those tools that's just working in the background. It's working away. You're working on the front end of your business, doing what you do best, connecting with people, building relationships. And while you're doing that on the back end, your website is helping you show up in search results, helping you create this incredible personal brand so people can see beyond your direct sales products and the company that you represent and really get to know you, because let's be real, they shop with you because they love you. So we need to show them a little bit more of you. So this website is working for you 24/7, whether you are taking a nap, whether you're on vacation, whether you are lounging on the beach, which sounds lovely right now. Having that website work for you, bring in leads in the background, is your ticket to success. Not only is it helping you build a really strong personal brand, but it's also helping you develop a presence online outside of social media. And I gotta tell you, I love social media. I hate social media. I love social media. I go back and forth. But I want to tell you right here and now that I truly believe as a direct seller, if you're investing in yourself, which I know you are because you're listening to this podcast, you deserve a platform beyond what you're doing on social media. You deserve to have your little corner of the web where you can send people to, you can share more about what you love to do, and they can truly get to know who you are. You deserve that because you're putting in the time, the energy, and the work into your direct sales business. So why not have a website that's working for you in the background so you can deserve a little bit of downtime or just kind of that weight off your shoulders, knowing that things are flowing for you in the background, even on days when things are really hectic or when feels like follow-up is hard to do or you can't quite get into those DMs and send those 333 messages that we talk about a lot. So if you're not yet using a website to build your business, this is my friendly nudge that you deserve more. You deserve more than just a link in bio on your social feeds. I want you to have it all and a place to collect those leads so you can continue to nurture them until they're ready to become a customer. So with that said, today's episode, I am sharing with you 10 ways that Oh My High users are really leveraging their website. And that's what it is. It's leveraging it, having it work for you. Now, keep in mind, Oh My High is not just for direct sellers. We definitely have a big audience of modern direct sellers. You're part of that community, but Oh My High is open to other niches. We have a template designed specifically for health and wellness. We have a template specifically designed for service providers. We have one for authors. We have one for nonprofits. So it's a really cool way, no matter what kind of business you're in, or maybe you're even dabbling outside of direct sales and know that you want to build something bigger, you can still do that with Oh My High. But for today's episode, I am going to speak to you in the context of the direct sales world, knowing that you have a direct sales business and you're looking for a way to grow it. That's why you're listening to this episode, right? So I'm going to share with you 10 different ways of how a website can work for you. All right, here we go. Let's dive in. So number one, I love websites because you can collect leads. And the way that you're collecting leads on your website is through a form. You've probably landed over on moderndirectseller.com from time to time, typed your name in, typed your email in, and registered for a challenge, or downloaded a workbook, or got a freebie, or unlocked a video series, right? All of those are forms that you're filling out where in the background, I'm over here collecting a new lead and I'm entering them into an email marketing sequence. So having forms on your website and a way to collect leads in a systematic way online in the virtual space, not just in the raffle jar at your in-person events, is so awesome. And this is typically something that your corporate replicated site is lacking, right? They may have an opt-in, but those opt-ins are going to corporate. They're not always being tied directly to you. It really depends how that site is set up, but you're not able to customize it or change it or come up with some kind of cool freebie or opt-in. So what I'm seeing direct sellers doing that are working really, really well is a sample request form. So if you're in a business where you have samples that you're able to send out to people, have them fill out the form. That's going to give you their name, their contact information. You send them a sample, get product in their hand, you follow up. Sample request forms are huge. A quiz is another really fun one. What I love about quizzes is you collect a lot of information. So whether you're doing a skincare quiz or a wellness quiz, when people answer those questions, that's providing information to you and you can customize your follow-up back to them. So that is a really, really great strategy to work into your website. Other things I'm seeing people do is even a catalog request, right? If you have catalogs you can send out in the mail or even a virtual one you can link to, that is a really popular opt-in or freebie that somebody might be interested in. All right, number two, this is a really cool way that leaders are using Oh My High. They are actually creating a hub for their team where they can find all of their content. So if you have a monthly calendar that you're sharing of team trainings coming up, or if you have a place that you want everyone to be able to easily access that month's specials or download some trainings that you've put together, having a team space on your website is a great thing to do. Now, I'm seeing leaders use this as a public page, which is actually kind of showing off their leadership skills. Like, hey, come join me on my team because this is what I got. And if you're not yet on my team, click here and sign up. But then they're also sometimes using the same kind of page content and password protecting it. So it's not out there for the public. So it really depends what your vibe is and how accessible you want that content to be. You can do it either way. Either way totally works. A password protected team page or using that page as kind of a recruiting tool to bring more people into your business. This is a great place to centralize the content so they don't have to go to another Facebook group or go log into the back office. Just have a single, easy place, your URL/team, where they go and they get everything they need all in one spot. So long gone are those guides that we used to be using over in Facebook groups. Let's just put it on a website and have it all centralized in one place. Okay, number three, you know I'm going to say this, but with Oh My High, you get unlimited blog posts. So blog posts are a great way to share tips, tutorials, personal stories, anything that might even be just in time. An event recap would be a great thing that you could include in there, or a review on a new product that drops. Google loves blog content. So this is a really, really great way to generate some content that is actually going to rank in search engine results. So if you're using keywords, which we want to use good keywords so people can find us, that might be where you live, that might be a little bit about your business, it might be using specific product names. People are going to be searching, Googling, and hopefully they're going to be landing on your blog. Also, having a blog just gives you a lot of credibility, right? You are the go-to person for X Y, or Z, right? It really builds your brand and credibility by having a blog. You can separate your blog posts into different categories. We're seeing a lot of people do that. And so if you're representing multiple brands, you could still centralize everything in one spot and just click on the wellness path or click on your path for makeup or skincare. You can really think about how you can categorize things in that blog. And it's a great place to create that long form content. Take that blog post, repurpose it as an email, take that email and blog post content, repurpose it on social. So great place to begin the content creation process. Not to mention, if you're recording any kind of video, you can easily include that video on the blog post. You're just going to use that embed code. So we're seeing a lot of people doing that and that working beautifully as well. All right, number 4, I love this one, and I have to shout out Susan Larimer because this is her genius idea. She has a hidden page on her website that she sends her customers to, and it gives them an option of how to pay her. So whether they want to pay her with Venmo, or if they want to pay her with a Stripe checkout using a credit card, or if they're going to PayPal her, or maybe you're using other things to accept payment, you can embed all of those links on one page. So when somebody clicks on it, they see their payment options, they click on their choice, and then they type in the amount that they are sending her. So this works really well, especially if you're taking customer orders kind of offline and then they need to pay up online. You're able to ask them to go to that page and submit their payment right there. So I think that's brilliant. Other things that you can do with Oh My High is you can add a button for people to check out and make a payment. So even if you're dabbling into the world of digital products or want to have a bundle that's for sale or a checklist or an ebook that's a one-time payment, you can easily put a Stripe button in there. People click on that, they put their payment information in, and they can check out super, super simply. Now, it's important to just also be clear in what the limitations are. Oh My High is not designed to be an e-commerce site. You're not actually selling product on this site necessarily. You're still going to link out to your replicated website as a direct seller. So people are making the majority of their purchases there. It's drop shipping from your company. But if you did have, kind of a one-time purchase, something that doesn't require you to build a full cart of multiple products, this is a great tool to have to just take a simple one-time payment. Or even if you're doing events, I think of my crafters out there, oftentimes they're hosting retreats or events where it might be a $10 payment, or even those that are doing like meal prep or charcuterie board classes, things like that. You can go and register for that event and submit the payment right there on that page. Super, super seamless. Now, speaking of which, and we're thinking about driving sales and switching things up, I think the most popular topic I've trained on this year has been party like it's 2025. And one of those strategies was directly tied to using a website. And Oh My High is perfect for this, having a scroll party. So you may have heard people talk about this before, but you essentially have a form that your guests complete saying that they're intending to attend your scroll and shop event. When they click submit on that form, which therefore adds their contact information into your CRM, which you can have unlimited contacts in, by the way, then you are able to redirect them to a web page that essentially looks like a Facebook party. It has, an image or a video and a caption, and they can simply scroll through that page and click the button at the end to shop. Takes them over to your replicated company site, and they can shop directly on your site. So this is a great one to get leads on the front end and start nurturing those relationships as you're getting things going. But it's also great for those shoppers that just don't want to go into another Facebook group and party with you. They want what they need when they need it, but they also like the hand holding where you can really, let them know what your favorite products are or update the scroll and shop for what's relevant and seasonal right here and now. So that's a great way to engage your followers. And the cool thing about that is, of course, you can customize it and duplicate it for each host you have. If you're working in a party plan company where you have a host or a referral partner or an affiliate that's sharing the business and sharing the products with their network. But you can also have what I like to call an evergreen scroll party, where that's something that anyone could get to at any point in time. They don't have to wait till the next Tuesday at 8 p.m. to go to your party. They can simply click on your website, register for it. That lead goes to you so that you know that they're checking it out and you know to follow up with them. And then it takes them straight into the scroll and shop and they can go check out on their own time. So that can be, again, working for you in the background all the time. So anytime somebody lands on your site, they can register for that scroll and shop and get the information right then, grab it, go and shop. As easy as that. All right, so that was number 5. Number 6 is thinking of your Oh My High site as a digital hub. How often is it that somebody's like, where do I connect with you? And you're like, oh, like I got a Facebook group and I got an Instagram and I have a TikTok. Like you got all the things in all the places. But this digital hub is way better than just having a link tree, right? We don't want just links in bio. We want you to have a beautifully branded, pretty spot that you can easily say, connect with me at www.com, right? That's what real business owners do. They have a website they can send people to. So you don't have to send people to 6 different places to connect with you or have a big long conversation about what social platform they hang out on. It is simply one link, all the things centralized into one place. So this really is your digital hub anytime anyone is looking to connect with you or learn more about your business. Okay, number 7 is available on our Oh My High Plus plans, and this is email automation. So I mentioned it before, but you can have unlimited contacts and you can send up to 10,000 emails a month included in the Plus plan. I don't think we have anyone reaching those upper limits in the direct sales space, but Jeremy said we had to have some rules, so 10,000 is the cap. So when you think about email follow-up, we know this is a great way to stay in front of your customers, to connect, to nurture, to convert leads without having to go track people down or manually send things out, especially during busy seasons. Now, I love having email marketing working for me in the background. I feel like it's my fallback plan, right? We know that it's not going to be every time after an event that we can get to every single person to follow up with. But if we know that they're in our email funnel, which is a fancy word for a series of emails that's going to lead them into placing an order and that turning into a sale, then you can just simply make sure that they're added to your email marketing system. And if they're requesting a sample, they're filling out a form, they're doing something on your site anyway, they're going to automatically be added to that email system and that CRM, which can initiate that automated follow-up. So this is the most beautiful part of digital marketing, I have to say, right? Is that you don't have to do everything manually. You can lean into automation and know that you're serving your customer because those emails are dropping in their inbox each and every day, or maybe once a week. You can decide how often you want those to go. The other cool thing that I probably should have mentioned up front is inside of Oh My High, we have so many templates. So we have email marketing templates for you to use. We have page templates for the scroll and shop. So if you're sitting here thinking, oh my gosh, this all sounds great, but I don't have a creative bone in my body, we have done all that work for you. So those templates are drag and drop, plug and play right there waiting for you. And the email marketing ones, they are tested and proven. They are going to connect with your customers where they're at and continue to nurture them. So then when you follow up with that personal touch, all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, like we've been chatting. They know you. I heard somebody say, let your funnel flirt while you nap. And that made me giggle a little bit, right? Let it work for you in the background because you're a busy person. You got a lot going on. You don't have time to manually be sending out emails to all of those people. All right, number 8 is a favorite of mine as well. Your website is a great place to share product reviews. This, again, gives you credibility about the products that you're sharing. It builds that trust factor that you're a real person and you have real products that you really love and you can share your experience or your family's favorites. But the other thing I love is product reviews are super SEO friendly. That's search engine optimization friendly. So somebody's searching for your company and your product name, they have a good chance of landing on your blog, especially if it's a newer product or a smaller company that doesn't have a whole lot of content out there about specific products. That's one of the very first things I would do if I was setting up my Oh My High site for a direct sales business today, is I would go in and take my top 25 products, the top bestsellers, and I would write a blog post on each of those products just to start building up some good content on my site. You can very clearly have a click to shop button that takes them straight over to your website to learn more about that product and add to cart. But at that point, they're cookied with your website, right? So that person that found your blog post landed on your site, they're going to be tied to you for most companies for about 30 days, maybe 45 days or so. So that's a really great strategy to get new leads in the pipeline, is blog and write about your favorite products, link to your site so they're clicking over and checking out what you have to offer. Okay, number 9, this is a really fun one too. This is a funnel to invite people to join your team. So yes, I know on your company replicated site, you probably have information about joining. And while that information is great, I think it's also great for them to know about the leader or the sponsor that they're joining with. So this is your place to talk about how you support your team, how you work with your team, how you approach the business, how you're going to help them get started. So you can have FAQs, you could have a video there, you could have a form for them to fill out asking for more information. That's a hot lead right there when somebody fills that out asking to learn more about the business opportunity. You want those leads coming straight to you, right? So this is a great one to also re-engage people that might be interested in the business opportunity as you're sharing more about it on your website. So imagine you're having a conversation with somebody on social and they're like, I don't know, I'm on the fence. You can say, hey, well, check out this video I recorded and how I work with my team and let me know what you think. Send them over to that page where they can learn about it. And then, of course, you're going to have people that are just going to find that web page and filter into your business from that Join Your Team funnel. So that is another great place to have some really keyword-rich content for people to come find you, learn about what you have to offer, and then you can work on nurturing those leads from there. Okay, number 10, this is last but not least. I'm just seeing direct sellers do such an incredible job of creating a really professional first impression. Now, I think business cards are out. I finally got business cards done when I went to a conference a year or two ago. And it was the first business cards I feel like I had for a really long time. Because what do people ask you? Where can I connect with you? Where do I find you, right? We want to let them find us on our website. How professional does it look for them to learn about you at your own domain name and on your own site, not just your company replicated site? So a professional first impression is so huge when you're connecting with new customers. It automatically shows them that you're in it for the long haul, you're serious about your business, you're building this personal brand, you're giving them the opportunity to learn from you. And if you want to print business cards, that's fine. But let's link to your website with your own custom domain, not over to your company site. This also gives you a little bit of wiggle room at any point if you ever decide to expand beyond direct sales or beyond your business that you're running within direct sales today. Having your own website gives you the flexibility to do that. I joke all the time that your work is never done. So if you're a current Oh My High user and you're listening to this episode today, you're probably thinking, oh, I have a few more ideas I would like to implement on my site. I feel the same way about my own website. I'm like, oh man, we got to update that, got to change that. This is on my to-do list. So the work is never done. It's ever evolving, which I think is really cool because as your brand evolves, your website can evolve alongside it. I even had somebody share that their website showed up when they applied for a full-time job. They went into a job interview and somebody said, oh, I checked out your website. Oh, you checked out my website. Yeah, because I'm serious about what I do and how I show up in the digital space, right? So that's another just kind of overarching idea for you to think about is how do you want to show up? How do you want to build your brand? And I really do believe that that goes beyond just the products that you're selling in the direct sales space. Having your own corner of the web can be huge for your business. So I'm really excited for you to dive into Oh My High if you have not already. I know that for many, the idea of creating their own website sounds really intimidating, really scary, but I'm here to tell you that we developed this with you in mind. We know that our audience is not super tech savvy, no offense, but we know that you're looking to us to give you those templates as a starting point. What pages should I create? What content should I put on those pages? But you also love to customize things and make it pretty. So you can change the colors, you can change the fonts, you can put your own images in, you can update the copy or the words on the page to really reflect your personal brand. You can go so many different directions with it. And we do provide unlimited pages, unlimited posts, unlimited contacts. It is truly pretty much unlimited, except for those emails. You can't send more than 10,000. But if you're sending 10,000 emails in a month, let's have a conversation about that, all right? Beyond that, I want to let you know too that we do some incredible training. Obviously, that's my passion, but we have an incredible team that is here standing by to support you. We're actually doing live support sessions each and every week, as well as provide support over email. So if you're stuck on something in between or can't make it to the live session, a lot of times when you email us, we're just going to show you how to do it, record a video of it, and so you know for next time around and can make those updates on your own. We want you to be self-sufficient. And I can tell you right now that most website providers will send you a help desk article that's really difficult to follow, that's about 20 pages long on how to do the thing that you're asking for. But we are going to hand hold you through it because we are so invested in your success. So this week inside the Modern Direct Seller Academy, we are doing our systems reboot. Oh My High is one of those systems I truly believe will really level up your direct sales business. So this is one of 5 topics we're covering. We're also diving into ChatGPT, Canva, ScentShare, and Project Broadcast for text marketing. So we're really covering all the things that you need to be successful, as well as talking through where you should kind of put your money, right? Like, where should you invest first? What systems are going to give you the biggest results and the fastest? So you can prioritize where you want to play, especially if you're feeling a little bit of fed up over social media and know that you want to expand your reach beyond that. So with that said, last thing I want to mention is we have a workshop coming up on April 30th. It is all around Oh My High and how it can work for you and your business. So you are invited to come join us for that workshop. Shoot me a message on social and ask, hey, I want that Oh My High invite. And you can head over to ohmyhigh.com to check out the pricing, the plans, and see if it's a good fit for you. Again, if you're stuck, we know tech things can feel like a headache sometimes. If you're not sure how everything connects or how it might work with your domain name, or if you already are using email marketing, which by the way, you'll be able to cancel if you switch over to Oh My High and centralize everything in one place, you can just shoot us an email. We'd be happy to answer any questions to make sure that Oh My High is the best fit for you. So with that said, I'm excited for Systems Reboot this week. We got all the systems covered for you. Really excited what's happening with Oh My High and the incredible work of all the direct sellers and small businesses out there that are using the platform. I know that we are going to have more and more success stories as the year goes on, but I got to say, the first start of the year has been pretty darn exciting for our Oh My High community. Not to mention, we also just launched a business beach retreat for our Oh My High affiliates that you can earn and come to San Diego and hang out on the beach with us in October when you refer others to Oh My High. So make sure to check that out as you're getting started with Oh My High, in addition to the generous affiliate commission we pay out too. So with that said, I hope you have a great day today. Excited to see you for Systems Reboot if you're joining us for that. And definitely come check out the Oh My High workshop happening on April 30th. All right, let's make it a good one. Bye, everyone. This episode is sponsored by CintShare. CintShare is the #1 social media scheduler for direct sellers and loved by creators in any industry. It's truly your one-stop shop for all things social. Join hundreds of thousands of social sellers and entrepreneurs who turn to CintShare for free social media training and resources. Get started today with your free 30-day trial at moderndirectseller.com/CintShare.